Welcome to a brand new Ed's Retro Geek Out. In this video, I got loads of flea market finds to show you, and we even did some old school hunting with the camera. Hey guys, we're over here at DIDI's record shop. Long time we've been trying to come over here. Renzo's already been here, so he knows what we're up against. I guess they got records in here, but they also have retro video games, and hopefully some toys. Before we walk in, we have to talk about the sponsor of this video today, and that is the Ridge. Oh yeah. This video is brought to you by the Ridge Wallet, the perfect gadget for all your toy hunting adventures. I used to carry around this old thing that was always stuffed with everything I honestly didn't need, and that's what the Ridge does. It allows you to carry less and live more, and then you also have more room in your pockets for toys. The Ridge Wallet holds up to 12 cards, and it's got room for cash. There's over 30 colors and styles, including burnt titanium and carbon fiber, which is the one I picked out. It's also made out of durable materials, which means the wallet comes with a lifetime warranty. The Ridge team is so confident that you'll like it, they will even let you test drive this baby for 45 days. And if you don't like it, they'll send it back for a full refund. It's even made with RFID blocking technology that protects you from digital pickpocketers. I've been using this little gadget for the last couple weeks, going to flea markets, taking it everywhere. So yeah, this thing has completely replaced my old wallet. It's become a part of me. Now I know what you're thinking, Ed, where can I find one of these little bad boys? Just head over to ridge.com/edgeek and I'll let you in on a little secret. If you use the coupon code EDGEEK, you'll get 10% off on one of these little masterpieces. So yeah, check it out down in the links below, and on to the episode. So what do you say, Mati?
Wow, lots of games. Finally.
Finally, we're here over at DIDI's record shop. This store is quite big. There's loads of vinyl, loads of video games, and there's even a few cabinets that hold some toys. So, I'm really excited to start digging around over here. Matthias and Renzo are just already looking everywhere, so I'm gonna have to do a little catch up over here to make sure I don't get caught slipping. There's apparently one of two back rooms here, so let's guide you through. This is basically like the overstock. That's not in the store, right?
Everything's in the store just one time, and the rest is here. So this is like the Sega pile. The best is, wait, you're a Game Boy man.
Yeah.
How about, you want to laugh? How about 3,000 Game Boy games?
What?
They're all in alphabet. Only this box I still need to do.
Okay.
But it's still on the gaming fairs. Everybody still wants their Marios. And you name it. I believe this is...
But everything that's here is also inside.
Everything is once in the store, or else you'd need like a building that's 5 times as big.
Oh yeah. I'm interested in some of the toys you got there, so let's go and take a look there.
Who's this?
The incredible Gray Man. I don't know who made this.
Yeah.
But,
it looks like some indie toy.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Maybe it's like connected to like a movie or
After completing his studies at the Academy in Rotterdam, Daniel Rosenberg started designing flyers. He now operates in Nevada, Texas, the Netherlands, and Berlin. Okay, so it's like an indie thing.
Okay. Still cool. Well, I mean, I found my toys. I mean, I'm all good. So back room number 2. It's madness. So this is the glass case with all the toys in it. I already took some out, but we'll show it to you a bit later. They have some Toybiz. There was actually some Kenner Star Wars in here, and yeah, just really random stuff, but you never know what you're gonna find. Actually, quite like the Power Rangers on card over here, or well, it's in the box. It's only 20, and you have the girly, the yellow Ranger there. The little doll thing, you don't see that too often actually.
Did it said 20 altogether?
20?
20.
20? That's good.
Yeah. Do you need a bag or a box?
Baggie.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, I got a baggie full of stuff. I actually found some toys, so I'm pretty glad about that. Even found this. Is it a gargoyle? Is it a Black Star toy? Nobody really knows, but it's just a Toybiz toy. Although it looks kind of weird, doesn't he? We actually know the owner from always coming over to all the retro gaming conventions in Belgium, and his store is actually located in Holland, but it's right in between Belgium and Germany. So it's kind of like this weird area you have to go to. Luckily, we were around over there and we decided to hop in, and I'm glad we did because that little cabinet of toys actually had some really good stuff. I found some Kenner Star Wars toys over there, and these were only $5 a piece. Now, yeah, they're missing all the accessories, but I hardly ever see any Star Wars stuff. So these two are going into the collection. Then he also had a bunch of Toybiz stuff. So these are some of the Marvel Toybiz guys. These are just some of the bulkier ones. This one we weren't really too sure about. Was this like a gargoyle? I was thinking it kind of looks like Black Star, but again, it's a Toybiz one, and I'm not sure which like sub-series he's from, but these were really cool to find. I like the way these guys look. I don't even know their name, but I just love toys. And also picked up this dude. Again, not sure what it's from, but there's so many Toybiz things out there. It's insane. In the end, I also picked up this little horror magazine that he had over at the comics, and this is because it had a really big feature about Tales from the Crypt and all of those EC comic books. It even talks about the Tales from the Crypt toys, and it's got this whole article about gross out toys. So you know I had to grab this one. So traveling over to DIDI's was fun, hanging out with Matthias and Renzo, and before we went over there we had kind of an appointment which I can't really talk too much about, but I already picked up some stuff over there. We might do a video there fairly soon. I picked up this food fighter, which is also becoming pretty hard to find. He's got his hat, but no gun or anything, but still a cool little hamburger. And also picked up a vintage poster of Masters of the Universe. This one shows you all the powers of Grayskull dinosaurs. So this is an Italian poster that even shows you Titus and Megathor. Awesome adds to the collection.
Snarf, snarf.
Either way, it was fun over here. They have a lot of stock. That's one thing for sure. They also have, for all of the retro gaming systems, they have like games for each system. So if you want to find 32X or anything obscure, they probably have some.
Sega Saturn, Dreamcast, you name it, they got it.
Yeah. And then the vinyl selection and the records also really great. Toy-wise, they do have a glass case and there's some scattered around, but it's basically just stuff that comes in from collections, which is good because you can actually find some stuff that, you know, isn't
priced that high.
Isn't priced that high. I found some Kenner Star Wars. Okay, they don't have the accessories, but at least now I get to add these figures to my collection without having to go on eBay and paying, you know, top dollar for it. So I'm happy.
Yeah.
You want to grab something to eat before the runners come by in the background?
Toys are over here.
Let's take it on a run.
There.
And then I also got a whole bunch of stuff from the flea market, as you can see. There are some things in here that were kind of like just deals with Renzo. So this Muscle Man Nintendo game is one of those. Just had to get it, and he had a double, so this one is gonna go into the collection. Then Matthias picked up a couple cool things for my collection. He was able to find at a flea market these two battle trolls, and I just love these guys. I haven't been able to find any myself, so when he was like, hey, I found some at the flea market, I was like, okay, bring them over for me. Thanks for doing that. He also found me a new Beast Wars action figure, which I still have to kind of piece together. Matthias actually hit it very big, finding this Mantisaurus by Master of the Universe over at the flea market for just €1. He didn't really need it, so he willingly gave it over to my collection. It's missing the laser on the back, but that's usually missing. Still a really good find for just €1. Over at one of the flea markets I went to, I found this Mighty Max little play set, which I already have, but I was pretty much just getting it to get the max that went with it so I can finally complete mine. It does have all of the alien heads that are supposed to go in here, but there's supposed to be like this submarine guy. I think this is called like the Ice Alien. Really cool playset. I actually owned this one as a kid. And for Matthias, I scored this Mighty Max knockoff playset thing, which is like a caveman with some dinosaurs and lava thing. I guess this came with like a Happy Meal or something like that. Over at the last flea market I went to, I found this Dracula Donnie, which is one of my all-time favorite figures in the line. This is one of the Universal Monsters turtles, and yeah, he's just done to perfection. All of the white on here is actually glow in the dark. Also picked up one of these later mutation turtles, this Leo. I actually didn't have yet in my collection, so this was a very fun find. Both of those were €2 a piece. Also found this knockoff Mikey, which is like done with pretty heavy plastic. There's a lot of these, you know, recasted molds that have, you know, like the typical flaws, or they don't really look the part, or it's not done properly. But this one actually looked okay, and it came with the knockoff belt, so I knew I had to grab this one. I guess this one was also €2. Then we got one of the Lannert Power Ranger knockoffs. I forgot the name of this little subline, but this one is actually with chrome, so I hadn't really seen that yet, and that's why I wanted to pick it up. Then also in there was this gun, which I don't know what it goes to, and also this little wrestler figure that came with some of the cornflakes we used to eat back in the day over here. And I think there's like 6 different characters that came out in Belgium, but I know the UK had loads more. This one was a cool find over at a thrift store. This one was just 50 cents. I guess it's, you know, part of Karate Kid. The arm still moves, but the leg thing is broken, so yes, like 2 knobs on the back. Another pickup I did was this comic book, which is called The Monster of Frankenstein. I didn't really realize this was part 2, so I thought this was just, you know, like a one-off. But it's got some cool panels in here, kind of like Tales from the Crypt or Vault of Horror, so I was like, yeah, I'll just pick it up and, you know, see what happens. And a really cool cover. Over at another flea market, they had a bunch of these activity books by the Turtles. So these are Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles activity books. There's 2 different ones in here. You got the blue one and the pink one, but I just decided to grab all of them. There's just puzzles and, you know, coloring, find the differences, and all that weird stuff we used to do as kids, trying to keep ourselves busy before, you know, the internet took over. This is a Rocksteady. There was also a Sewer Surfing Mikey with a little bit of the accessories. Then we have a Splinter. There was also a Donatello, and it seemed like the kid that owned this one did the same thing I did with all my turtles. I put on the wacky action belts on the original ones because I like the way the colors matched. Then that's just something I used to do as a kid. Some people have been commenting on videos like, hey, you know, that's wrong. It's just the way I used to do it back in the day. And apparently I'm not the only one. Now, along with those turtles, there were also a couple of accessories. I guess this is part of the weapon pack that came with Splinter. We actually have Splinter's belt. This is actually part of Ray Fillet's accessory pack, along with this thing, but I guess they thought it was part of Sewer Surfing Mikey, which is this guy's surfing board right here. And then there was some more stuff, but it seems to be more recent turtle-y stuff, just like this. I don't even know if this is like the real deal. I also found some more knockoffs. I found this, I guess this is Sun Gold. Is it Sun Gold? I'm not sure. This is one of the 5.5 Troll Warriors, and one of these military dudes. I'm not sure which line this is from, but I don't know, anything 5.5 I just kind of pick up nowadays. This is probably the highlight of my hunting trip at the flea market the last couple weeks, and that's this Turley Fighters toy. So this one looks a lot this one actually looks a lot like the Sun Gold's answer to Sectars, and it was just probably reused in Turley, in the Turley gang. So this is a Turley Fighter with the harness, and still in pretty good condition. Very fun to finally add an action figure that's part of this knockoff line that isn't actually, you know, a Turley gang or a Turtles ripoff. I guess it's called like the original Sectars line was like Insect Lords or something, and it just looks almost exactly the same, this one. So yeah, guys, this was my haul. Really glad with all of the things I picked up. Thanks so much to the Rich for sponsoring this video. A big shout out to DIDI's Record Shop for having us film over there, and everybody, Renzo and Matthias, for helping out with this episode and picking up all of this great stuff for me. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Support us on Patreon, and leave a like, leave a comment down below what you would have picked up, and we will see you in the next video. Bye. Thanks. En dan komen we precies terug naar buiten. Maar met dat...